Okay, this is a quick mouse haul. So the first item I got is this multi-chamber hide by the brand Trixie. For my 7 girls to sleep in, so that they can share a house, because the one I have right now is a bit too small. Then the next thing I got is this willow tunnel. It's quite large, but I want to use some hay and just stuff it in there for them to like bore through it, and I think they'll really love it. Then the next thing I got is this bendy leather, because I have the detail and I want to use some of that space at the top for them to climb on, and the bridges I have now, they're not long enough to fit the width of the detail, so I got this. And the next thing I got is this grass nest, and I just want to use that so they can use it either to kind of destroy, and then they have the different substrate, but they can also go through it because it has different openings, so I think that is nice. And then the next thing I got is these like carrot chips. They're made from 100% of carrots, and I want to start bonding with my new mice, and I have been using mealworms and their food, but I find mealworms are quite fattening, and their normal food, of course, they get it every day, so they're not that interested in, so I find this is a great alternative. Next thing I got is this hay tunnel, which is edible, which I think is so cute, and I already have one and I love it, so I got this because I want to give them more opportunities. I have a lot of hides, but they only have one opening, and I want to give them more hides they can run through. Yeah. And then I also got them a new water bottle. First of all, this one is glass, so it looks nicer, and then also I think the water stays fresh longer. And this one, I think Living World has one as well, has these kind of hanging things. The one I have now, you have to attach to wire, and of course my Detolf does not have wire, so I got this one. It was quite expensive, but the next thing I got is this plant. It looks a bit rough. It's called Pet Vid. It's just like a pet plant they can put into your enclosure. I've tried this once with my girls and they destroyed it overnight. They ate it all. But I'm gonna try and put it in a pot this time, a ceramic pot, and see if they like destroy less. Because last time I just planted it into the soil, and of course they end up destroying it. If they do eat it at once again, or like I see a good amount of it gone, then I'm just gonna take it out, because that's not good. Then I also got things to make it more natural. So I got these big sprays, millet sprays, which I got from the bird section, and I'm just gonna put those in to make it more natural. I also got some, I think these are oat sprays, and I'm gonna put these in too. It makes it more natural and just gives it a nice look and like a texture for them to explore. And then I got this, which I don't know what it's made from, but it's actually just like a chew toy for them. And I got one before, but they lost it. And then I got the most basic stuff. I got soil, because they have a little thick box with soil in it, which they love. Then I got them this yarn, which I want to put on the multi-chamber hide, because I want to put the water bottle on there so it doesn't get like all nasty, but I don't want the house to get rotten, so I got this big stone from the reptile section. Then I also got them a pack of straw, fresh pack, which I'm going to use as nesting material. I also got them some hay, which I like to nest in, and I have a hay rack where I can put a load of it, and I use it everywhere in the cage. You can also put it, I like to put this and put layers in between my bedding, because I have hemp bedding, because there's no softwood shavings in pet stores near me that I can use that are not as dusty, so I use hemp, but hemp is not as good for borrowing and like for the borers to actually stay up, and so I use layers of hay in between, and I find that works really well. I've seen it. I have their hemp bedding. This is the one I use. It's the Natural Hemp Bedding by Hugo. It's a German brand, I guess, because it's all German, I don't know. Yeah, this is all I got. Thank you all so much for watching. In next week's video, you're going to see how I'm going to transform the cage you saw in the intro and make it into a huge naturalistic enclosure for my girls. And if you're interested in that, then stay posted, subscribe down below, give this a like, and I'll see you next week.